What's good, guys? It's your boy Jay. Are you guys getting tired of the Criterion content yet? Because I know I am. So, against my better judgment, I'm bringing you guys a video that has nothing to do with shamelessly milking the Criterion content because it's July. Because I can't do it any longer, all right? I feel like too much of a shill already. So, instead, what I'd like to do is to talk once again about your favorite topic besides Criterion's, and that is overrated movies. This time we got a little theme. I mean, it's July, it's the middle of summer. I don't know about you guys, but I got summer on the brain. I'm up there swimming with the kids and stuff like that, enjoying some sunshine, trying to get a little tan on my face. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your summer as well. And summer is one of my favorite seasons, actually. I like the later daylight. I like the warmer temperatures. I like the nostalgia and the memories that are associated with summer as well. I mean, summer was just always fun when you were young. If nothing else, it was a time of freedom in your life when you were too young to have a summer job, but you were like old enough to still get on your bike and get your ass around and go hang out with your dipshit friends who also didn't have jobs, didn't have nothing to do. It was the ultimate freedom. And you'll never have that again. Anyway, in honor of the summer, in honor of this special season that we all hold so dear, I thought that I should bitch about some summer movies. I should complain about some films that are thematically linked to summer or that occur in summer. I try to pick movies that are very like summer related. It happens in summer. The story takes place over the course of a summer, etc. And these are movies that are overrated in my opinion, but also highly rated by other people. These are films that I see almost constantly receiving praise online. The online community, the consensus seems to be amongst people that these are like cream of the crop. Everybody loves these movies, and I just don't see it. So here's a list of 5 movies plus one bonus movie that I don't get it. I don't hate all of these movies. I hate some of them, and I'll let you know when. But I don't hate all of these movies, but I definitely feel like all of these movies get more love than they deserve, and I just don't see it. I don't see it. First one on the list. This is probably one that you could have predicted coming from me, and that is Scarface. Now, Scarface, I'm talking about the remake, the Brian De Palma, Al Pacino starring remake. I'm not talking about the 1932. I think it was 32. I'm going off the top of my head, people. I do not have the internet right here. I'm not connected to the internet. I can't possibly look this up for you. I'm going to go off the top of my head. I think the original Scarface was 32, maybe 31. Feel free to correct me down below if you feel like comments are open. Boom. But not the original Scarface. I like the original Scarface very much. I don't much care for Brian De Palma's remake, even though I think Scarface is kind of a quintessential summer vibe. I mean, what's more summery than Miami and Tiger Print and Al Pacino in a terrible haircut with a terrible accent? It's awful. I feel like Scarface also loses points because it's the favorite movie of like every SoundCloud rapper, wannabe gangster piece of shit that has ever walked the earth. I feel like it's a very uninteresting, like, what's your favorite movie of all time? Oh man, I like Scarface, yo. That's a very uninteresting response if you tell me that you like Scarface the best. It's a stupid movie where the whole moral is that the main character only gets killed at the end because of one halfway decent thing that he does. Tony Montana is a despicable piece of shit the entire movie. And then at the very end, he says, you know what? I'm pretty evil, but I'm not that evil. I'm not going to blow up the car with the 2 kids in it. It's got the 2 kids in it, and I'm not going to blow up the car. I'm going to draw a line at murdering 7-year-old twins. He gets killed because of that, because he refused to murder children. The moral is he should have murdered the children and he would have lived. If he had murdered the children, he would have survived Scarface. He only died because he refused to kill children. What kind of moral is that? What are you teaching me? That I should murder children ruthlessly and then I won't get killed by Colombian drug lords? It's a terrible moral. The one time he took his foot off the friggin' pedal, to not be completely ruthless for like 5 minutes. He took like one cigarette break from being ruthless, and then he gets killed for it. It's ridiculous. He's not even toppled by his own greed or avarice. That wasn't his own greed that caused his downfall. I mean, if anything, that was him being a bro for like once in his whole freaking life. Like, I won't kill your kids, bro. And then he dies because of that. It's so dumb. It's a terrible movie. And there is only one good part of this film. There's one redeeming part that's like halfway redeeming. That is a very famous and very influential line of dialogue in that film. I know you know the one I'm talking about. You know the one. Don't play like you don't know. You know it. I know you know it. It is the moment near the end of the film in the restaurant, in the fancy restaurant, when Tony Montana utters the classic quintessential line of all time. And it's not say goodnight to the bad guy. That's a stupid line. It's
Her womb is so polluted. I can't even have a fucking little baby with her.
It's the only part of the movie worth watching. I just watched that part on YouTube. I sold my DVD of Scarface, and you should too. Now, the next movie I'd like to complain about is Forrest Gump. I don't need a movie about a mildly retarded dude. I'm already living the life of a mildly retarded dude. Who's going to show his whole ass to the president, too? Forrest Gump is just like, hey, you want to see my butthole, Mr. President? Who does that besides Marilyn Monroe? Also, I would like to remind you that Jenny is a hoe and Forrest's mama sucked a dick to get him through 5th grade or some shit. I don't know, but I actually kind of like that part of the movie. So you get a pass from me, Sally Field, S and that D to get her son a D in English or whatever. She got a S, a D for her kid to get a D. And that's how he got to go to college on that football scholarship. Anyway, Jenny is a hoe, and not even the good kind. She's just a stanky, small town diner hoe, and you don't want that. Anyway, while we're on the subject of Forrest Gump, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is even more overrated than Forrest Gump because it's a bigger piece of shit. It's seriously just Forrest Gump starting as an old man. It's like Forrest Gump in reverse. It's so stupid. It's the exact same movie. Some dumb bumpkin has a unique condition that gives him some special outlook on life. That's the basis of both movies. It's identical, okay? Also, Benjamin Button is like 3 hours long. It's stupid. Get out of here, Benjamin Button. I don't like you. It's not a summer movie though. There's your bonus. That's the bonus for y'all. Curious Case of Benjamin Button is the bonus. It's a piece of shit. And then this one might be a little too on the nose, but I'd like to complain about 500 Days of Summer. You see what I did there? Because the broad's name is Summer. It's sort of a pun on my theme. Anyway, I'm working on my dad humor. I'm sorry, guys. Obviously, it's not very good yet, but I'm in training. Consider me in training right now. I'm drinking raw eggs. I'm thinking of dad puns. Anyway, 500 Days of Summer is a stupid movie. That's another stupid movie for stupid people with little brains and small IQs. The only reason she dumped him is because he's short. If he had been 6'3", she would have like 7 of his babies at the end of that movie. And this movie, 500 Days of Summer, it indied too hard. It went like full indie. As y'all know, you never go full indie. It just indied too hard. I mean, I love indie movies like I love sushi, okay? And I love sushi, but 500 Days of Summer is like my urologist stuffing 2 fingers in my ass after eating a California roll. It's not sushi, dog. I have left a lot of dollars in his tip jar, let me tell you that much. Boom. He DVD'd all up in my rectum. Shit. That was not a funny joke. Anyway, 500 Days of Summer is a dumb movie. Don't watch it. I recommend not watching it. I recommend selling your copy to Bull Moose and buying a different movie entirely. Next up, I'd like to talk about this piece of shit, Dirty Dancing. This movie is like the Twilight before Twilight was a thing. It's like the OG Twilight. Does every girl have a hidden copy of Dirty Dancing that they use to rub off with?
Gay!
I sat through A whole ass movie with Patrick Swayze in it, and he didn't beat the shit out of anybody in a bar or jump out of an airplane or nothing cool. He just danced with this ugly broad the whole time.
Gay!
Next up, you already know what it is. It's my final pick, and you know what I'm going to say. You know what's about to come out of my mouth already. I almost feel like it's not necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to say it anyway, and that is Almost Famous. I saw Almost Famous once, and I'm good. I don't hate it. This is the movie on the list that I don't hate. It's a lot better than some of the poop I've already talked about, but still, people diddle with a Snapcase DVD of this movie also. Like Dirty Dancing, people rub this one on themselves until they DVD all over the pillow. I know at least two, maybe even three film bros from back in the day that had a fleshlight rigged out onto a DVD of this movie. I don't get it. I don't get it. Kate Hudson owes her entire career to this movie. That and being Goldie Hawn's daughter. She owes Mama and Cameron Crowe a lot for her career. Otherwise, she wouldn't have nothing but the nepotism. Almost Famous is a dumb movie. I'm going to say I just didn't get it. It was okay. No real urge to rewatch this thing. And it's been at least 21, 22 years since I've seen it. So they still made VHSs when I saw Almost Famous, and I just don't care enough to watch it again. But people love this movie. They think it's some kind of classic. I think they're wrong, but whatever. Let's agree to disagree. Anyway, those are 5 movies plus a bonus, Benjamin Button, that all sucked. Or maybe don't suck, but I don't think they're as good as people think they are. I think people are wrong personally on this list. If you were offended, I apologize. I didn't set about to offend you guys tonight. I just wanted to yap in my basement while drinking a beer. That's really all I was set out to do. But if you have disagreements, and I'm ready to hear your rebuttals, I would love to hear your arguments for some of these films that I have somehow maligned. If I don't get it, then that's also possible. I don't walk around thinking that I'm right 100% of the time. I could be wrong. Let me know. I'm happy to discuss the matter. Although, good luck changing my opinion on these piece of shit movies. Anyway, I'm about to go watch that scene from Scarface again. Her womb. I did it at Thanksgiving for like the whole dinner one year. I was just like, yo, the only good part of Scarface is this. And my family was like, Jason, you need to stop drinking and doing drugs. And I was like, her womb is so polluted. I just wouldn't stop doing it at Thanksgiving. That was how I talked to everybody that night, was like intoxicated Tony Montana, because he's so messed up at that dinner. He's like sliding down the table and shit. He's like my 3-year-old at the dinner table when she refuses to sit on the high chair, the booster. My 3-year-old's like, no, I ain't having it. I'm sitting on the chair like y'all. But then you just see like this much of her head above the table. It's just like part of her nose and her little eyes above the table. And that's all you see. That's like Tony Montana in that scene. Another reason why that movie's dumb as hell. Let's just circle back. I'm going right back to the beginning. I'm an Ouroboros eating his tail, motherfucker. I'm going to go right back to the beginning and start complaining about Scarface again. I got other things to say about Scarface. It's so stupid. He's like my little kid. He's drunk and he's messed up and he's on that table. And one Thanksgiving, I just said Tony Montana words the whole damn dinner, and people about staged an intervention for me. I almost got intervened for Christmas. What did you guys get for Christmas of 2017? Because I almost got intervened for Christmas of 2017. Anyway, thanks for clicking the video. You all have a nice time. I'm going to go complain about Scarface again. Her womb is so polluted. She can't even let a fucking baby, man.